Well, this is the Eastern Standard Time Zone. So, as you can see by that red line there in Ontario, northwestern Ontario, that's the dividing line between the Central Time and Eastern Standard Time. I've actually camped here before. It's over behind me. I've camped over there. Yeah, it's kind of a neat place. I went past it. I almost didn't stop, but because I didn't see it. But yeah, you are crossing 90 degrees longitude west and are entering Central Standard Time Zone. And I was going that way. So I was going that way. And I turned around and came back because I wanted to film it. The first Trans-Canada route. There's all kinds of history here. Sir Sandford Fleming. Yeah, kind of neat. I've filmed this stuff before. It's interesting. Just thought I'd stop and film it again. So, from the Central Standard Time Zone, Eastern Standard Time, I'm standing in the east right now. I take a few steps that way and I'm in the Central Time Zone. So, it's kind of cool. Wild Bill out for now. Actually, here's the Central Time Zone and here's Eastern Time Zone. So there's a train coming. Unfortunately, it's pretty loud. But anyway, I'm standing straddling between my left leg is in the Eastern Zone and my right leg is in the Central Zone. So there you go. I'm standing between two time zones, which is kind of cool. Anyway, Wild Bill out for now. I got this airing up and down. It's a 4-piece. It does 4 tires, and it comes in a nice little package. It's from front row off-road, and I've used it already, and it works. It just works fantastic. Let me pull it out here. See, it's got the gauge on it, and once I get it all set up, I'll just go around and show you how it works. Just hold on. Okay, so right now I'm gonna air down. It's at 38.4 psi. The tires are hot. Let me air out. Okay, and you just do that. Keep your eye on the gauge. But it hooks up to the tires, and it's all connected to that main manifold with this little coupling here. And there's one in the back over here. Instead of having to go around to each individual tire and bend over and air them down, you just clip these on, and when you're airing up the tires, you just hook the air compressor here to this, open the valve, turn the compressor on, it fills, and you can monitor here, and you just stand here. It's so slick, it's unbelievable. So I'm going to continue with my airing down, and yeah, well, I'll just do it right here. Down to 33. I want to stop at about 20. I want to stop at about 24. You know, it's so nice because it's doing all the tires equally. As when it fills it, it does all the tires equally. It's really good. There's 30.7. And then when you're done, you just unclip them, and wrap them up, and put them back in the bag. And it's so nice. There's 29. 28.2. Okay, so you get the idea. Anyway, it's really a handy thing. And yeah, so I'm heading down. I'm heading down to my bush camp in northwestern Ontario. So Wild Bill out for now. This is the setup in the bush camp now that the Americans are gone, that keep everything in the lake, and that's a whole other story. Out in boats, but it's really secluded in here. It's very, very nice. But anyway, look at how I've got this thing anchored down. I mean, it's rock solid, and there were bugs literally everywhere. It was insane, the amount of bugs that were here. And I had the thermocells going, and they were still around. Got a little better, but they were still there. It was bad. They're gone now. They're gone, totally gone. The thermocell works incredible. I think I gotta get some light on me here. So yeah, so this is the setup. You've all seen this, beautiful. But yeah, look at the guide wires, and they're all down, and that awning is rock solid, because sometimes it can get really windy and actually quite nasty in here. And yeah, these guide wires will just, I mean, it survived Lake Superior windstorm. Oh yeah, it's like iron. So anyway, I'm gonna have some supper, and depending on what time it is, I'm trying to find out what the time. Anyway, I might go and try some fishing over there if they've left anything. Yeah, it's just, I better not say anything, because anyway, beautiful spot. There's still, you know, you should still see them, but these aren't biting bugs. They're just kind of hovering around. But over there where the thermocells are, there is nothing. Those things work. I didn't think they were going to. It seemed like maybe, oh wow, you know, I had them out for a while and they're still, I'm swatting away. But now, in that chair, when I sit in it, there is nothing around me. Thermocell works great. And I love this new camera. This, you can see it in the reflection in the Jeep, I think, yeah. With that Rode, mic. Man, this thing works really nice. So, yeah, I'm gonna have something to eat, and then maybe I'll mosey on down there if there's enough time. If not, I'll do it in the morning. I'll be fishing, catch and release. I don't think I'll keep anything, but you never know, I might keep one. With these people that come down here, there'd be a turd with fins on it and they take it home. Anyhow, Wild Bill from my beautiful little secluded spot, bush camp in northwest Ontario, out. I want you to see how clean and purty my stove is. I cleaned it at home and I haven't used it yet. Wow, look how clean and nice that is, because it won't be looking like that for long once I start cooking on it. And I am going to make myself a stir fry tonight. Having some chips. Anyway, clean stove, a clean virgin stove this year. Cleaned it all up at home. Gonna use it now. Wild Bill out. There's supper. Got some water on the boil. I got my stir fry with some a part of a bag of the Knorr Sidekicks. Forget which one this is. It's the, let me get it out here. Creamy garlic Raffaello. Whatever that is. It's probably good because their stuff is good, so need to put the Thermacell there, keep them out. Still chomping away on these. So that's supper on the boil, or starting, it's not on the boil yet, but it's getting there. Propane tank, cable. Yep, there she's going. So yeah. Supper in my remote camp. Beautiful northern Ontario. That, I still can't get over the bobcat that I saw. He was 30 feet away from me looking at me. They are they're spectacular. Big cats. Holy mackerel, they're big. Big paws, big head. Such a cool looking colors and his eyes. I mean, I was right there. It's like it's 30 feet away from me. I'm still can't believe it. Anyway, supper. I gotta get on to it. Wild Bill. Oot. I'm recording from my sleeping quarters. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's raining out pretty good. And this is my sleeping accommodations. I'm all nice, dry, cozy, sleeping in the back of the Jeep. There's my accommodations. There's my one of my solar batteries. There's the other one over there. There's my light. I can change this light via this switch right here. Turn it off, turn it on, dim it up and down. Have a combination of lights. There's my water tank over there. Fridge is right here. Yep, this is home sweet home. It's been home sweet home past couple summers. 3 months at a time for 6 months. There's my light. Yeah. As you can hear, it's raining out. It was thundering pretty good there. They were calling for near me, Ignace. They were calling tornado warnings, but it's not where I am. Turn that back like that. Yeah, so that's the sleeping accommodations, and I'm on tucked in like a snugger than a bug in a rug, I guess. And yeah, it's bug free in here, dry, clean, very nice. I love this sleeping arrangement here. As you can see, there's my curtains. I got my blackout curtains, and I also have the foil covers on the windows, so it's dark in here. So anyway, that's just I've never done my sleeping quarters kind of, you know, that's the, you know, you can't see because it's dark back there, but that's the front of the Jeep is there. And I'll just draw these curtains across. And there it is. So, yep, sleeping accommodations on the road. Wild Bill out. Yeah, just This is about like refining the setup. You know, refining the setup. I've got the bigger battery to run whatever I need to run, and an alternator charger. So if there's no sun when I'm driving, I charge it up. I can also run it off solar, but I'm basically the 1,000 watts running off solar. But this, you know, it seems, you know, like whatever, but this running water system that I have, it came with a really short hose. Like, it only came to about maybe here. So you're always wanting to more. So I bought, it's a 1/4-inch food grade silicone hose is what it is. So I went on Amazon, of course, because I tried to get it locally, and people looked at you like you had 3 heads, didn't know what you were talking about. So I went on Amazon, boom, there it was. I think this is 5 feet or something, and I was going to cut it, you know, but I just no, I'm going to coil it up and leave it. So I left it, and look at the room. I can, you know, here it is. I can wash my hands right here, clean things. I can go out, clean dishes with it away from the vehicle, and it works fantastic. It's just streamlining and making things more convenient, because it gets irritating after a long period of time of having to compensate for this, compensate for that, it grates on you over time when you're camping. So this is perfect. And then I bought one of the, I already had a Carlisle brake line, or just a line clamp. You know, if you have a busted brake line, or you want to clamp something shut on a car, like on the under the hood or something, brakes particularly, I think this they come in a pack of 2. So I bought this because this little plastic thing, it just doesn't cut it. That's you bend it, kink it, and then clamp the line on there, and it's supposed to stop this from running. See, I have it clamped right now. See, it's no water coming out because I have it lightly clamped, and it works perfect. And I have 2 of these, so I got a spare, and I have the spare clamped under there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right there in case I need it. So yeah, and it just works great. I can move it all over the place. It's got a magnetic base, so it sticks to this table. Like, it's perfect. And whereas before it wouldn't make it there. I couldn't do that. So yeah. Anyway, as you can see, I'm still making my breakfast. I mean, look at that. Yummy onions. I had a bag of red onions in the fridge. A small bag, but it was a bag, and I was going to say, geez, do I want it? So I just threw them in here. And man, they've been so good. I'm having them with lots of stuff, so I've only got an onion and a half left, so I'll go get more. But anyway, this is about the convenience of this. So yeah, this is it coiled up, and then I just coil it back up, and I use this little tie here to hold it, and I put it on top, and it sits there perfect. Like, you know, it's little things like that seem like a big deal. It is a big deal. When you're doing this every day for months, it's a big deal. Just like the portable toilet. The portable toilet, that I've had that for years now. It's fantastic. Fantastic. That comes in compostable bags. You buy the compostable bags at Canadian Tire, the ones that fit, they just fit it nice. All of that, you know, and then the tank, of course, a propane tank. That was a game changer. Didn't have to bring all kinds of 1 pound. I keep an extra 1 pounder just in case. And then I have my butane stove that you've all seen. But this is an actual game changer, just to keep things clean. So you wash your dishes, you can wash your hands. I mean, it's right there. It's perfect. So anyway, Wild Bill from the Streamlining Camping segment out. Well, I folded up camp last night, but I got her going this morning because they were talking about heavy winds, rain, and like not far from here they were talking about tornadoes. But it was far enough away, but I knew that if we got gusty winds off of that I just didn't want to put the awning at jeopardy or anything, so I packed everything up. But as you can see, I got everything back, and I'm gonna have breakfast, and I'm gonna end up going fishing down there. So, but all it did last night was thunder and rain. The wind wasn't too bad, so at all actually. It was no problem. So anyway, that's what happened. I got everything all put away. And so it was just the Jeep, and I was just sleeping in the Jeep. They didn't have any of the awnings out or anything lashed down. It everything ready. Even had the Starlink put away for a while, which is right there. But yeah, and by the way, the alternator charger that I installed to keep the battery going, the 2000 and whatever watt Bluetti, it works just phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. Now, I haven't had much sun for my 1000 watt, which is what running my Starlink, but it's at 80% right now, and the sun's supposed to come out, and it doesn't take it long to get up to 100%. There's nothing coming out. I have the Starlink shut off, so there's nothing coming out. So it should be good if the sun comes out. Like they say, right now it's putting 37 watts in, which isn't a lot, but it's something. So that's good. So anyway, I'm gonna have my breakfast here, and as you can see, I got the water boiling here. And I have Thermacell out. When I woke up, that's the other thing, the Thermacells work great. Woke up this morning, swarmed by mosquitoes. Fired up one Thermacell, where at the area it was gone. Fired up the second one, gone. Now there's nothing. They're all gone. There's not one mosquito around me. There's one Thermacell right here. There's the other one right there. And I don't know if you go around the Jeep, if they're... No, they're gone. It's unbelievable how that thing works. Like, there's just, you see the odd little, but I mean, I went to go in this door here, and it was literally swarmed. See, there's one mosquito. There's a couple still, but I mean, it was swarmed with mosquitoes. It was crazy. Brought the Thermacell, let it sit there for a minute. Less, gone. Now that I've had them running, they're gone. They really do work. It's because I'd be just getting murdered right now. It's damp. You know, it'd be crazy. Anyhow, so well built from my camp spot in far northern Ontario out.